The US government spent 1.5 million US dollars to promote the LGBTQ lifestyle in Jamaica.
The USAID gave $1.5 million to promote LGBT advocacy in Jamaica.
Yes, the Joe Biden administration paid almost 250 million Jamaican dollars to promote bati beating and puni eating. With all the problems Jamaica is facing, like crime, Joe Biden's administration made it clear that bati was a priority. How many roads need fixing? How many homeless people need homes? How many teachers and nurses need a raise of pay? But instead, the Democratic Party sent money to Jamaica to promote shut up hood. Donald Trump hired Elon Musk to run the Department of Government Efficiency, aka DOGE, and in less than 3 weeks, they found that Joe Biden administration has been spending billions of dollars to push an agenda worldwide. I wonder if that's why the pride flag has been flowing so freely at the US Embassy in Jamaica. You never see smoke without fire. What I want to know is who got that money and why wasn't this announced to the Jamaican people? I also want to know who thought to skip over real life issues, life-altering issues to promote that. For all the Jamaicans living, working, and paying taxes in the US, how do you feel about your tax money being spent on these things? Let me know in the comments below. Bless up.
Hi guys, this is the advisor and welcome back to the channel of upright men and women. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some very good news this morning. The murder rate is trending down. And I mean trending further down, I should say. Compared to last year, murder rate has dropped 26%. I mean, damn! More Jamaicans have remained alive this year than could have been expected last year or previous years before. And that's some damn fine news. But guess what? This is caused by another piece of good news. The other piece of good news is that police killings are up. We are now, as of today, as of yesterday, the 20th of March, and the reason why I don't use today's date is because I don't know what had happened overnight. But as of the 20th of March, yesterday, the police had killed 69 in shootouts. Now guys, neither of these two events happened in isolation. There is a direct correlation between these two things that are happening. The more violence producers you kill, the more crime will go down. Now, everybody know me. I have taken a hard line. I've always said that we should kick off their door at 2 a.m. or thereabouts and dirt them in their sleep. Execute them. I have always supported extrajudicial killing, and I am very clear and very plain on that, and I don't make any apology whatsoever for saying that. Clearly, it works. 108 innocent people are alive this morning, wake up breathing, that would have been dead had it not been for the effective policing that has been going on since the start of the year. Think about that. Now, I know some people is going to come out and say that all the men that the police kill might not be innocent. Police might have grievances and might take down innocent men and label them as gunmen and label the incident as shootout. Now, what do I say to that? Of course it's possible. The police are human. They have lives. They have personal grievances. And some might have one and two who are just trigger happy and one and two who are also bloodthirsty. Let's face it, police are human. But how many of these people who get dirtied in quote-unquote shootouts are innocent? Now, I have no way of knowing how many are innocent or guilty. However, I think in a very practical sense, I would say that out of those 69, it's hard for me to believe that more than maybe 2 or 3 may be innocent, if any at all. But let's round it off at say half a dozen. Now, when you compare that say half a dozen innocent men to the 108 innocent men that the lives that the police saved, it means that the police have effectively saved 102 lives. Do the maths. This is not about being emotional. It's about facing the realities. And as I said, I pulled that number of 6 out of thin air. As it's hard to believe that any police force on earth would have gone around and have so brutalized more people. But just use for the argument's sake, say 6. Would you rather those 6 remain alive and that 102 dead? In life, we have to make choices. What would you choose? There's no middle ground, you know. And there are some people who is going to say, what if it was you? What if it was one of your sons? Well, let's do the maths. If gunmen is killing 109 in that space of time, and police are killing 6, it means that I am what? That means I am 17 times more likely to be killed by a gunman than a police. Do the maths. Do the maths. Okay, now we are going to eat some humble pie. Dr. Kevin Blake, I owe you an apology, sir. A 2 video or a 3. I think at least 2, but perhaps 3 video I make. I think it's 3. Telling the world how you can do the work. Telling the world how much you, as a man, will grow up like sweet boy with a well-manicured fingernail and your big education. And I thought you were an educated fool and that you can't do the work. I said all of that. And now, Dr. Kevin Blake, we an apology, boss. Well, I'm gonna give you the credit. I don't know if you start this new trend in the Jamaica constabulary using the most effective tactic known to man. Or I don't know if I listen to my channel, but me I go say this. Brethren, me love what you do. You are the head of the organization, and therefore, if a good, it will come at your doorstep. If a bad, it will come at your doorstep. And in this case, I must say, Dr. Kevin Blake, enough respect, my brother. You are no longer in pink drawers. I take you out of the pink drawers, sir. Blue drawers you depend. Trust me, my brother. Me I go I'll give you one crown. Remember one time me give you one clown hat? Remember? Yeah man, me give you one joker hat one time, man. But me take it back. I'm a big man, you know. And when you're a big man and you find you little mistake them, and you make certain predictions based on the conditions and the knowledge you had at the information you had at the time, and then you revise that upwards or downwards as you go along. Well, I'm a realist, sir. And when Mrs. Circumstances and situations change, I have to review my assessment of the situation and of the people who are causing that situation to occur. Sir, it seems that you have cauterized the problem. And it is not just about cauterization, because what I see here is a relatively stable downward trend. 3 months of continuous fall in the murder rate is no fluke. Therefore, something is actually occurring that never happened before. And Mr. Commissioner, sir, I am loving it. Keep up the good work. Continue to go in upon them. Kick off them doors same way. Put them for kneel down. Execute them. I don't have a problem. No decent Jamaican have a problem with that. Anybody who agree with me, put it down in the comment section. Look forward to getting the support from all decent Jamaicans. Like, share, leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.